My name's Ed Pratt, and you're about to watch me do something rather stupid. I'm attempting to travel the full length of the River Thames from source to sea without leaving the river to make progress. After 4 days of crawling, wading, swimming and paddling, you rejoin me just after the second lock and my first capsize of the trip. Thank you Ocean Bottle for sponsoring this video. That's not how it's supposed to go, is it? Okay, well, that was a learning experience. I'm okay. If anything, it's a good thing because it means that my rig can kind of just about hold up to being capsized. I'm wet, but I was wearing my wetsuit bottom, so that's a plus. It's just my top and my sweatshirt that's soaking. Right, okay, you just need to focus there. What do you need to do? You need to try and get yourself relatively dry. I don't have... I mean, to be honest, I think I'm better off just wearing this. It will dry off, my body heat will dry it. It might just take a little while. Yeah, I should have come this side. I got over here, I realised my kite was on the wrong side. Where do I get down? And I thought, oh, you know, I could probably climb down that. And I just messed it up. Okay, I need to try and get the water out of the boat, and then we just need to get moving, just so I can get some body heat again. Yeah, that was dumb. Don't mess about, Ed. It's serious stuff. I fell in. What? I fell in. Go in? Yeah. Oh, what happened? I tried to get down that, and I stupidly thought, just oh, now, you mean? Yeah, literally just now. So, I thought you were trying to... Yeah, so I brought my boat this side and then realised I couldn't really get down very easily. You should have gone up this way. I should have gone this side, yeah. Are you still learning? Yes, I'm still learning, very much so. It was it's a good experience because because the whole thing went upside down and everything still stayed relatively dry, just apart from me. You're soaking wet now. Yeah, a little bit. But I think the best thing is I just need to just get back in and just start moving. Have you got to change your clothes? No, I don't really. Right, let's not fall in again. Got everything.
I'm glad I bought a couple of things I wasn't expecting to bring. It was this waterproof cover.
Yes.
You look at if you can really fly on it.
Yeah, I suspect you've got more resistance and drag on yours.
You want to go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just going to work hard for a bit, but I'll probably see you. Well, I'm sure we'll bunny hop a little bit.
Service lock.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll wait for you if there's another one.
Okay, if you don't want to,
yeah.
You can go the right way this time.
But
right?
Okay. Alright, well if I don't see you again, it was nice to meet you, Richard, but I'm sure I will. I just need to move. Okay, this is no joke. You need to pay attention to what you're doing and just take things easy. It's nice to reconnect with Richard though. I'm sure I'll probably see him again. Anyway, I thought I was done being in the river. I guess not. And it wasn't just me ending up in the water. As the river became wider, I was beginning to spot more and more plastic waste just floating along. A big issue that Ocean Bottle are helping to solve. But first off, I'd like to say, do not buy a new bottle if you currently have one that's perfectly good already. I know there's some of you out there with cupboards full of flasks. You don't need another, but if you don't have one, or your current one is beyond repair, then please do consider Ocean Bottle. So they actually shared with me the most popular bottle which you guys bought with my link, and interestingly, it wasn't any of the products that I originally showcased. It wasn't their travel mug with removable lid. It wasn't even their 1 litre bottle, which I took down the Thames. It was in fact this one. So this is their 3-in-1 Ocean Bottle, and it's unique because it comes with 3 interchangeable lids. The Go lid with integrated straw, which flips up to become sippable and then locks back in place. The original lid, which is just a simple screw-on cap. And my favourite one, the Brood lid, which twists to unlock, allowing you to sip from it from any angle, more like you might a traditional mug. All of these lids are leak-proof, And because they're modular, you can choose whichever one to use based on your activity. And the body of the bottle itself is double-walled insulated, so it will keep your hot drinks hot for 6 hours and your cool drinks chilled for 18. And just like with all their products, the purchase of this bottle will fund the collection of 11.4 kilos of ocean-bound plastic waste, which is equivalent to 1,000 plastic bottles. So, if you need a new bottle, and only if you need a new bottle, please do check out Ocean Bottle and check out the top link in my description to get 10% off. Thank you very much. So I've just been paddling along thinking, and I realised that yesterday I kind of voided the challenge. So I got to the first lock, John's lock, met Mark, he gave me some advice on how to get through it, and he was like, yeah, just take the paracord or take your rope, pull your boat through, it's the easiest way to do it.
So the next lock, over twice as deep as this.
Is that right?
Or even deeper.
I was like, ah, cool, this is how you do locks. And in my mind, I was like, I've just got to use the lock. But I now realise that I'm not in the boat, so I'm not in the river, so I've left the river, haven't I? And I can't believe that it's taken me this long to realise. This happened yesterday, and I did the same thing at the second lock, the one that I fell in after, and that was that not the whole point? I thought the point was that I was supposed to stay in the river the whole time I was making progress, and clearly I just didn't. More out of stupidity than kind of trying to ease the rules. I just wasn't thinking. I don't know, it's either everything or it's nothing, and I actually can't work it out. I'm just paddling along, just feeling kind of disappointed in myself for not realising. It was frustrating, but I decided to move forward from it and simply chalk these mistakes up to teething troubles. However, I vowed from here on in to make damn sure to pass through the remaining 43 locks without leaving the bounds of the river. And it didn't take long to put this to the test, because I soon encountered the third lock on the Thames. Okay, I need to be sensible with this one. I mean, there's a couple of boats going in. I think I'm probably best to stay back, maybe. Am I alright to go in, do you think? Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Come far?
From Thames Head.
Okay, right, cracking.
Thank you. That was easy enough. I now had to ensure I did that a further 42 times.
Your bit of the river is more peaceful than mine.
Wow.
How are you?
Hi, how are you?
What are you carrying?
A load of camping gear.
Oh, nice. How long for?
A couple of weeks. I'm trying to get down to the sea.
Couple of weeks. Lovely.
Oh.
We aren't going to capsize. We aren't going to capsize, Seb.
You okay? You've lost your dinosaur there.
Dinosaur!
Oh, chaos. Absolute chaos that was. On this journey, I'd so far covered a total of 28 miles. The next major place of note, Oxford, was a further 24 miles away. There was absolutely no way I'd be arriving there that day, but I figured a good plan was to wait for Richard, paddle another 10 miles or so with him, camp that evening, and then aim to reach Oxford by tomorrow afternoon. Found a little place to pull over. Gonna have some breakfast. It's already 12 o'clock, but I need to get it in because I haven't really eaten. I haven't eaten anything today. Oh, I'm still damp as anything. I thought I was actually drying off, but I've looked at my clothes underneath my coat and they're still just wet. But is what it is. I kind of want to keep my coat on because it's keeping the wind out. The sun just came out for a second and it was glorious. Oh, dry me off, please. As he caught up to me, Richard kindly offered to give me one of his spare t-shirts.
Here you go, boy.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I need to get like a jacket like yours, I think.
Yeah, I know. You should have brought a little jacket in there just in case. Waterproof thing.
Kind of thing, but even if it gets wet, I feel like it will still kind of keep you relatively warm, right?
Yes.
I hadn't anticipated travelling with anybody on this trip, so it was great timing being able to share the river with him and his massive orange kayak.
A life jacket there, did you?
Oh, have you lost a life jacket?
You might have fallen out.
Oh no, I can see it. It's right. It's on your left side. I'll get it for you. Yeah.
Is that the back of it?
Yeah. It's just hanging on.
Keep slipping.
Oh.
Things are not settling.
Missed it.
I have to say it's getting quite frustrating. Man.
Okay, no, it's off. I'll get it. It doesn't feel too wet.
Oh, double whammy.
Nice.
I think if I had fallen and gotten in the bed, I'd ring up my friends. Come and get me right now.
Yeah, I don't really have that
I ain't
option.
got time to dry out.
Anyone that can pick me up is about 2.5 hours drive away. Or three at this point.
I'd stand naked there. I don't give a damn anymore.
Just figure it out yourself.
Yeah, well, it's the fourth one now. I think I know how to do it.
Oh, you know that.
I think so.
It's open, so it's easy to close it, I guess.
Yeah, close it down.
Money for your last.
Thank you.
The last album I did was called The Well-Loved Child.
The well of a child.
The Well-Loved.
Well-loved child.
And there's a song there about my kid. I've written several songs about my kid, but I think that's the best album I've done. So for me, that's a classic album. That's the best album the world that nobody knows.
Can we come through? Is that all right? Yeah. Thank you very much.
Where are you going? How far up are you going?
Oddly, someone online has said that they own a field about 2 miles up.
Really?
Yeah, and I can camp there.
Wow, that's because you're online, can't you?
Yeah. So, I mean, you're welcome to come there if you want.
2 miles up.
As the crow flies, it's like 2.1 miles from here.
Oh, as the crow flies. Oh, that means it's 5 miles as the river.
No, but there's not many meanders. So let's say 3 miles. All right, here we go. The gates. You too. Thank you very much. With the kind offer of a field to camp in a short distance away, Richard and I pushed onwards through the lush tunnels of trees in search of Adam, the landowner. Hey!
I'll tell you where to go in.
Superb.
Best place to camp. The flowing's quite strong as well.
Yeah, it's much tougher work upstream.
Yeah, isn't it?
Would you mind just grabbing that rope on the front of the boat there? If you just pull that all the way in. Yeah, that's helpful, thanks.
Yeah, we've got a little campsite at the front, but it's a caravan and camping club thing. And occasionally we get kayakers who want to stay. And the algorithm. Oh,
Oh, you do?
Adam, by the way.
Adam, yeah, I didn't catch your name from your profile.
No, so I've got a furniture business on the side, as you probably saw by my
Yes,
thing.
yeah.
And I was looking at Thames stuff because we have all the moorings along here.
Yeah.
I was looking at something on the Thames, a boat, and my mate's got that wide beam there. He builds boats. You'll see him. I've told him you're here. And I was looking at things, and then the algorithm threw you up because it's the Thames.
Mental.
What's this lad doing? I've watched a couple of videos, man. Fuck it, what the fuck? He's right at the source. He's like, yeah, it's coming through. I thought, gotta say to him, if you want to camp, it's not immediately obvious that we would allow you to camp because we've got sheep in these fields and then arable here, and this is obviously the Thames footpath. So I just thought, yeah, fine. I reckon up in those willows.
Or just here, to be honest.
Here,
Yeah, it's
so
ideal.
you might get the odd walker, but yeah.
No,
you're
it's ideal, Adam. Thank you.
Yeah, brilliant. I
So yeah,
wanted to do it myself. Hi, mate.
This is Richard.
How you doing?
Thank you very much.
Not at all. The least I can do. I've got one of those that he's got. They're difficult.
Yeah, he's doing well with it.
Yeah.
I cut through the water better
Yeah,
than
yeah.
Richard does. Where do you think's best for you to go up, Richard?
I don't know, I'm exploring though.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to drag mine up here.
Hold on, you're on the route.
Oh, am I locked to something? There we go.
There we go.
That makes sense. Yes. Yeah, what can I do?
Put it in, I'll get
Yeah. I've got you if you need a hand.
Let's take it. Ready? Give us it. Yeah.
Nice.
More graceful than I did.
Whoa! You got me?
I got you. Okay. You spoke too soon about the gracefulness.
There we go.
You
Sitting in
okay?
the boat for hours.
Yeah.
Our
Legs
limbs
go.
are...
Yeah, I had the same thing. They were just like jelly
And
better.
then the cap went over my eyes and so on.
Right, I'll bring some eggs over, lads.
Thank you very
All
much.
right. Nice
Thank
to
you,
meet
Adam.
Yeah,
You
see
too.
soon.
Very good of you, thanks.
You okay, Richard?
What happened there?
I don't know what happened there. I thought we were there, and then
That wasn't there, my right foot wasn't on there, I would have gone in and I would have been pissed at it.
yeah. Despite my capsize and subsequent drying off breaks, I'd still managed to cover 14 miles that day. This was encouraging because it told me that if I faffed around just a little bit less, I'd definitely be capable of paddling much larger days. Adams Field, as it turned out, was the perfect stopping point because Oxford now sat at just 15 miles downriver. I was definitely on for arriving there tomorrow, and I went to sleep excited to reach my first real area of population. The next morning, Adam's friend Jack, the owner of the Wide Beam, invited us on board. It was a beautiful boat, but we soon learned that it hadn't always looked this way.
It was found on an auction site. Essentially, it was a year old, had run into some problems, got washed up on a weir, and then the Environment Agency, to my knowledge, pulled it off from the weir and rolled it over where it sank.
You said it sat on the bottom. For
Yeah,
like 4
sat on the
months.
bottom for a few months. Then they brought it back up, and then we bought it and did a full refit and all that. So that was the inside.
Oh wow!
There's me bringing it back, obviously, just camping in one end.
Bloody hell!
Yeah.
So you slept in the back of it?
Yeah, it took what it was 7 days or so to put it back from.
Just in a pop-up tent in the back.
Yeah, so it was full of rats as well. It was horrific. Yeah, that was sort of the outside of it. So all the paint fell off it after it sunk. There was a better picture there. You can see like the back of it where the Environment Agency battered it to pieces. This is 1 year old boat, and they absolutely annihilated it. All the handrails all smashed off, so obviously all that had to get rebuilt. This was all bent in, and fucking there was a big dent there, and all that had to be cut out and redone, and you know, all that sort of business.
Wow.
That's why it was cheap, basically.
Permission to come aboard.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to say.
And then it just goes through for cleaning it, full repaint and everything, engines out and respraying it along the riverbank.
And you did all this work yourself?
Yeah, me and my ex-partner, just did a lot of the cleaning and stuff like that. And then it just goes through and through and through.
Were you looking for something like a project?
We needed a bigger boat. We were on a sailing yacht, but it wasn't configured right for what we wanted. So this came up. So it was obviously the simplest.
Let's have a tour.
Yeah, go for it. Have a look in.
God, you got the heat cranked up in here.
Yes.
It's got everything you need. These really are, very comfortable living. You just can't beat them. They're really, really good. Yeah, a little single room, just drawers and all that underneath. A large bathroom with washing machines and tumble dryers and all that.
Wow, well compact. Very clever storage.
These all need to be remade. They were just temporary doors.
Temporary.
Oh wow, that's a lovely space.
So the bedrooms at the bow, normally they would be the other way round because it's traditional that the bedroom would be at the back. Goes back to coal carrying days, and then you'd just have a little live-in quarters. So you'd have the whole family living in a boatman's cabin essentially at the back. But I've always preferred this way round.
I know that they have solar panels now. Most people kind of thing. Do they actually work? Are they actually a good investment?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I live off them here.
So you have some on the roof area?
Yeah. We've got 2.4 kilowatts on here.
Yeah.
And that's enough to run the washing machine and tumble dryer and all of that business. Obviously, I'm not plugged into any grid power here or anything.
As well as the solar and battery storage system for his power, Jack had also installed a pump in the engine bay so he could directly pull water out of the river.
Oh wow.
So you got your water filters along that side there. So it comes into that silver water strainer,
Yeah.
goes through the pump and then through these filters here, and then feeds on.
And that's just being sucked out from the bottom of the boat.
And it's on demand, so as soon as you turn the tap on, it's sucking it out the river, going through the filters, so we don't store any.
Wow.
Because you don't want to start storing dirty water, essentially, because there's all sorts of diseases and all that. So it's easy just to make it as you go along. But that's not drinking water, that is purely just for shower water and the toilet and stuff like that. Yeah.
No, that's amazing. No, thank you very much for showing us around.
No, it's all right.
I've never been in a boat that's spacious and...
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're really good. Really, really good. Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jack.
And have a nice trip, won't you?
Take care. It's just years of just doing it, isn't it?
Learning, yeah. And it's a dying craft as well, isn't it, to some degree.
Right. Lovely day. Be nice on the water. Yep. Try and get your weight, try and get your weight.
No, it's okay, you pull, it's okay.
No, I don't want to pull. Get your weight over. That's it. That was so close.
How did that happen? I've got in more awkward positions than that.
Okay. I'll launch you, you start going, I'll catch you up. Okay, so today we're gonna near Oxford. I'm gonna join Richard for a little bit, I think, but I suspect I'll soon push off by myself and we'll see where the day takes us.
Watching your video.
What did you say, sorry?
I said I just seen you on Instagram this morning.
That's a small world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you local?
Well, I live I'm just on the bar, the white beam around the corner.
How long have you been living on yours?
8 years.
Do you think you go back to living in a brick and mortar house?
Not at the moment. The only time I will if I can't physically do the boat, because she's a big old lump. But yeah, no time soon. When I stay at my parents' house, it's just like, I just don't like it. Just,
Yeah.
How long are you giving yourself anyway?
Basically, it takes as long as it takes.
Yeah.
And I need to work out the bit through kind of London because I'm not really sure. And I've got a lot of people telling me that this boat isn't really suitable.
I was going to say that the Thames, the tidal section could be a bit hairy.
Yeah, have you got experience down there?
Yeah, I've done it on mine. And depends on what time of the day it is, you get all the big pleasure boats out under like Tower Bridge and stuff like that. And you get some big, massive waves. And you'll find out when you get further down.
Yeah, well I'm hoping I'll just sort of gain experience as I go and then work out if it's something I actually feel is safe to do when I get there. But anyway, no, cool. It's a small world.
Definitely.
Thanks for shouting out. Enjoy your day. Did you get very wet?
No, I'm not actually okay. Yeah.
Good. I just saw you. You were right on the edge of like teetering in.
Can I go ahead then? Because I could see you could down river.
I think we'll bunny hop a bit, yeah. But I'm gonna push a little bit, get a bit of distance. Good morning. I love your boat.
Further than we are.
Maybe a little bit. Where are you going?
We're only going up to the nearest pub.
Oh, nice. Good trip, and then back again, I presume.
Yes.
Yeah, good to go upriver, and then you get the return leg down.
After you've got your energy back, yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Where are you off to then?
I'm off to London,
Oh, fabulous.
but not today.
No, I've walked it, but not canoed it. That's great.
Oh, amazing.
Good on you.
Take care. Okay. We've got another lock. Am I right to go through? Got a loaded up kayak.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to go around the other, shut the other gate?
I'll do that one, yeah. It's a beautiful lock, this one. Do you live here full time?
Yeah. There's always lots to do. I was down the other end pruning some willow back because it grows so quickly. This is your first time this part of the river?
It's my first time. Yeah, I started from the top.
I didn't see you along.
No, I was quite low under water. What's your busiest season here? Is it summertime?
School holidays.
School holidays, yeah.
Yeah, July and August. Well, when the schools break up later in July. That's normally. I mean, it's generally quite quiet this end of the river, as you can probably gather. You know, when you get down to Oxford and Abingdon, I don't know how far you're going.
I'm going all the way to the sea if I can.
Well, you'll notice the difference.
What, in the traffic?
Yeah, it's just a bigger river and a lot more happening once you get to Oxford and Abingdon and past there. I mean, there are some quiet stretches in the countryside between the conurbations.
I know, I've seen you on TikTok.
A small world.
That's really cool, yeah. No, I've seen the first 3 days. And obviously, which day is it?
This is my 6th day.
6th day,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it's been challenging so far, but I'm learning. It's the first time I've kind of been doing something like this. So
They
it's,
know each other.
No, he's on TikTok. He's
Oh, I see.
just being mad.
cool. All right, I'll get him. But no, lovely to meet you.
You're kayaking?
Yeah, I'm just kayaking through. Yeah, no, I'm not swimming through. Oh yeah, that's Richard, yeah. Here we go. Thank you. Enjoy your pruning. You want to stay on the right?
No, what I'm saying is, no, I've realised, too little, but I'll cut across over to the corner kind of thing, cut out the bend.
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's only going to get more extreme the wider it gets, right? Here it's not too bad. You can kind of hug a bank and I don't think you're adding too much distance. Just passed through a static caravan site. And a lot of these caravans have their own boats, it looks like. It's amazing. It's funny, I'm slightly quicker than Richard, but I think he's a bit more consistent at just keeping going, whereas I'm stopping to film some stuff, so we keep kind of bunny hopping each other on the river, which is nice.
Quite choppy back there, wasn't it?
Choppy, yeah, the wind. Do you feel it?
Going against us as well.
Yeah. I bet you feel it more than I do on that one as well.
I'll probably do it from Oxford.
I can check if you like. Yeah. Okay, so we are 40. I'm 43 miles. Oxford is about 52. We're about 10 miles off.
10 miles?
Yeah.
That's going to be another 3 hours.
Yeah, at least I think. Okay, I'm going to push on again, Richard. But I'll probably see you again.
I'll catch up with you. Just when I thought you were 1 mile ahead and I'm right behind you.
I'm now trying to kick on a little bit because I would like to get to Oxford today, and I think the centre is in about 9 miles time, maybe a little bit less. If I do it, it will be the biggest day that I've done on the water so far. There are a couple of people that have offered me places to stay. To be honest, I've been finding it really difficult to find the time to respond to messages. I've been trying to get a video out every day on Instagram, and I've just been whacking them on TikTok as well. And the amount of traction on both those platforms has completely astounded me. I don't understand it, but because of that, amazingly, I'm getting a lot of people just saying, hey, when you pass through so and such, you can stay. So I think I've got a couple of options in Oxford. They're both south, so I have to get through the whole city. But the best thing we can do is just keep moving, and then I'll try and get in touch with those people nearer the time and work it out. Hi there. I was just talking about it. That's it, yeah.
I was hoping I'd see you come past.
Mental.
Yeah, I just saw it come up on my feed or something.
Ridiculous.
I was like, oh, keep an eye out.
What do you do here?
I just started here a few weeks ago, but just sort of like an engineer, doing all the service checks, and then we're a narrowboat holiday company place.
Oh, cool. So you hire them out?
Yeah. So we have customers come and just show them how to do it, let them set off, and then when they get back, do all the checks and everything like that.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, I've met a few people living on boats so far, and it looks like a really cool way of life.
Well, I live on one on the Oxford Canal, so I've just been living it for a few months now, and then got this job, and now I'm learning even more. So yeah, I love it. I love this way of life, and yeah, this river around here is really nice.
It's really pleasant. I've been told, it gets quite busy, basically past Oxford. Really, it starts to get quite populated.
But you'll have a nice part coming up as well. I think it's called Bedstow or something like that, which is quite close into Oxford. But they've left it as it is, so it's quite sort of wild, and there's loads of horses.
Oh,
they
amazing.
don't let boaters moor up there because there's not really appropriate places. It's just been left sort of natural. Yeah.
Cool. Well, it was lovely to meet you, Alex, right?
I'm so glad I jumped and saw you, man.
Take care. Enjoy your day. Hi there.
Hello.
It's a long boat you got there.
Yeah, 60 feet. Yeah, you want to try painting it?
Yeah, I bet. Hi there. Good, thank you. How are you? Yeah, it was great timing. Yeah, it's lovely. It's been pretty drizzly recently, isn't it? It's nice. Thank you very much. The next locks, when's the electric ones? I've heard in Oxford they've got the electric ones.
Yeah, so you've got the next two, they're both the same as this, and then your Godstow is your first one on the electric.
And can those be operated by anyone, or do you need a special key?
No, yeah, if the lock keeps off duty, it goes on to public power, and then there's a whole sequence of what it does.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
You just want to hang on to a chain.
Yeah, we'll do that. Thank you.
The weather hasn't been too bad, has it?
It's been changeable, but when you're soaking wet, it makes a difference when the sun's out or not. Thank you very much. Cheers. As I was out here by myself, and this series is completely self-shot, you may have wondered how I went about capturing my aerial footage. Well, I'm going to show you. Okay. To prevent the kayak from drifting off while I set up, I'd first nestle it in some reeds. For easy access, I kept my drone, SD cards and spare camera batteries inside this yellow bag between my legs. None of these electronics are waterproof, so I knew if I made one mistake, I could easily drown the drone and not be able to shoot any aerial footage for the remainder of the trip. Yeah, we don't have much battery. So taking it up always felt pretty high stakes. Yeah, okay, good bit of sun, let's do it.
Take off.
Right. My drone doesn't have a follow feature, so for the shots where I'm paddling, I'll just park it in the sky, place the controller on my lap, and then paddle through frame. Sometimes I would want the camera to move along with me, so for these I'd have to stop paddling, let the current take me, and just manually fly the drone along behind. Neither of these methods were the perfect solution, but they were good enough, and I love the sense of scale and context these shots give to the videos. Would it have been easier to just have someone on the bank following along, filming every day? Perhaps, but that's costly, and more importantly, it would have changed the entire nature of the trip. The whole point was that I was out here tackling this thing alone. As soon as there's any kind of support, I feel like the realness of a mission like this would be compromised. So I'll continue doing these trips solo, and try and capture them in the best way that I can.
You're doing well.
That was cool, that. I think we got some good shots there. Oh man, it's nerve-wracking every single time. I put out a short video on Instagram yesterday asking people to help me name the boat. And I specifically said, be creative, don't be like Boating McBoatface or Kayak McKayakface. I know you can do better than that. And what do you think the top comment is with, I think, 19,000 likes? It's Thamesy McThamesface. Excellent. I am, in both parts, disappointed and impressed. So we're now going to take Thamesy down the river towards Oxford. Yeah, well done everybody. Okay, we're approaching King's Lock. Not this one, no. Is there anything I should know?
Well, the next locks are electric ones.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you press some buttons and
Yeah.
it works like that.
Yeah. 3D next one.
I've heard, yeah. But do you think it's safe for a kayak?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. You can stand, you can make it start to, you know, go down and just hold your rope. Have you got a long rope?
I've got maybe 4 or 5 meters, is that enough?
Yeah, that should be
Yeah.
enough, Make sure your rope don't snag up and you'll be fine.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, she's identified me as pretty inexperienced, I think. Which is fair enough, because I am. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Well, there's a sad sight. Flooded narrowboat. What has gone on there? I want to look inside that porthole. Do you want to look inside that porthole? Let's have a look inside the porthole, why not? This wind is quite brutal today. Let's have a little look inside. Don't know if I'm actually going to be able to physically look, but I can poke the camera in. What do we see? It's like it's just a mess in there, isn't it? Can you see anything? It's got like sort of insulation boards. Fascinating. Gosh. I've kind of paddled away from Richard today. Don't know if I'll see him again, but I suspect I'm on my own again, which is quite alright. It's just so peaceful out here. Alright. Feels like I'm entering somewhere with a bit more population, you know? Perhaps the outskirts of Oxford, who knows? I do just want to get some food in, actually. I made this porridge last night and cold soaked it. I just feel like I need to prepare myself before properly entering Oxford. This is like the biggest populated place that I've ever kayaked through. So I just wanted to get some food in, get some water in, switch batteries around in cameras so that when I'm going I can just kind of go. That's the plan. So a lady called Kim, who lives near Donington Bridge, which is like the south side of Oxford, has invited me to stay tonight. So that's my aim. I've got 5 miles and then I can stop. Apparently the next lock is an electric one, and apparently it's very deep. So, well, we're just going to see, aren't we? Hi there. Would you mind showing me how these work? I've never seen these before. Yeah, it's the first one I've seen that's electric.
It says open gates, close gates, open sluices, close sluices.
And each side has their own...
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can only work it, the lock keeper can do it from either side. So you close the gate.
Yeah.
Then you press close sluices down there, and then I had to press, where are we now? Open sluices.
Yes.
But I just had to press it. Now you can't, you can see if you look.
Oh, there's LEDs in there.
You can't open the gates until that stops flashing.
Right.
When you do open the gates, where's open the gates? You have to keep your finger on it until they've opened.
Got it.
Is that?
Yeah, that's clear. No, thank you.
No, I think that stopped flashing.
Yes,
so
it has.
Should, if you put your finger on the open gate.
So open gates, that should now work, yeah? And you just press it?
No,
oh, sorry. This one you keep your finger.
Sluices you can just press. The gates you have to keep your finger on.
Got it.
Okay, good. Where are you going?
I'm heading to London.
Oh.
So, but it'll be a little while, but I'm sure.
You're staying on it overnight?
No, I'm not sleeping on it. So it's only a small kayak.
The boat had gone so high I couldn't get back on.
Oh no.
Thank you, bye.
Enjoy your journey.
Thank you. I want to go in chat.
Thank you. Which side is best for me, do you think? Doesn't matter. Wow, that's very quick. It's the first time I've been in an electric operated one. It's like gates closed, water level goes down, it's super fast.
They're all like this now.
Oh, the wall sprung a leak. Here we go. God, look at that. Both at the same time, just from the press of a button. Oof. Thank you. Wow. The Thames has suddenly got huge. There's also a lot of geese here. Hello. Nice day from I didn't see your head. Are you not scared boats are going to hit you?
Yeah, actually. It was not quiet. Hopefully you can hear it a bit.
Hi there. Hmm? No. It might be this lady swimming. My right arm is starting to cramp. Whenever I kind of tense that muscle, it almost like wants to stick there, and yeah, it's very odd. It's possibly also showing that I've got a bit of a lack of electrolytes and salts. Anyway, I'm not worried for now. I can still paddle. It's not a problem. I suspect we've got less than 3 miles now, but it's going to be 3, well, what I thought were going to be busy miles, but so far it's pretty quiet on the river. In fact, very quiet. I haven't seen any traffic. Okay. Feels like we're entering Oxford proper here. It feels like there's been a shift in this trip. Yeah. It's gone from the serene, lush, tree-lined river to just a few streets and houses and buildings. And I'm going to be seeing a lot more of this as the trip goes on. Okay, I've been told this lock is a big one, but I've done locks before. Hi there. Ah, you are. I'd like to go through, please. Yeah. Thank you. Hey, she's going to do it for me. Amazing, thank you. I've come from the source of the Thames. A lot of people were warning me about this lock. They were saying, oh, it's very deep, Ed, you need to watch out for it.
It is. It's a 6'6" drop, but it's not as deep as Sanford.
So, where's Sanford?
2 blocks down.
Is it?
And it takes about half an hour to go through. Can I just double check you've got a licence?
Yes, absolutely. Oh, you don't want to see anything? No, grand. Yeah, 6'6" doesn't seem too bad. Must be close to there by now. Wow. Amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hi there. Thank you. Okay, so this next stretch really is the proper centre. I feel like the current has really picked up here. I don't know if that's because the river was wider and now it's kind of narrowed up again. Anyway, we're making good progress. Okay, don't mess this up. Let's bring it this way, over here. You know, Oxford has been nowhere near as busy as I was anticipating. I think I was picturing the river going straight through the city, but it kind of does, but it's sort of its own little world down here. Wow. So that's Folly Island. I don't know its history, but there's a very unusual building. There's a lot of different styles going on there, isn't there? I've got a feeling that maybe I should have gone the other way around the island, but I think we'll be alright, as long as we hug this boat. I'm making good time, actually. It's less than a mile, then we're through. Hi there.
Oh, I've seen your Instagram.
How you doing?
How are you?
Gosh, those guys create such a wake. Look at this. Impressive. Mental. I was impressed by the wake that you guys made. Like, you went past and suddenly I'm bobbing all over the shop.
Have you capsized again since the time you did?
No, I've capsized once. Yeah, it's not much fun. Do you capsize much in your boats? No. Too good. How far are you going today?
Not very far. It's just like a tapering session before our race.
How far do you race?
This time it's like 1,500 or 200.
Bloody hell.
It's like 12 miles. The gang's
wow. And how fast will you cover that distance?
Sorry?
You do 12 miles, you said?
Yeah, most of us do 12 miles.
To be fair, the boats are slightly more speed.
Yeah, this one's not really designed for speed. Where are you guys going now?
I'm going to go around Folly and then back down.
Oh, cool. Oh, you'll probably catch me up then.
Yeah. I was going to DM you going, are you going to come past Donington Bridge?
Yes, that's where I'm stopping today.
Oh, nice.
Cool, well, I'll let you guys get on, but it was nice to meet you. I'll probably see you again if you're quick. This feels like the busy stretch of the river. They're racing their kayaks. Ridiculous speed. Yes, yeah, I am. Are you training for a race?
Yeah, just in general.
I'm impressed by how much river traffic there is here. There's so many people out on boats and on...
Yeah, because it's after, it's just work, just have to work.
Sure.
When you do the train, and it's really nice.
Take it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this coming up is Donington Bridge. Woo! Wait for us to be a gap and then we'll go. So I made it to Donington Bridge. This is where I stopped for the day. good place to land. And now get to utilise these wheels that I've been carrying this whole time. Just need to work out how to get these attached. I think that's somewhat right. The issue is the boat has a bit of a fin on the back of it, which is great for tracking in the water, but it means it doesn't really sit up on the bottom of the boat very well, this thing. But I think the bungees help. We shall see. Almost forgot to do my river test. This might be an interesting one. It's good enough. This one. Done this one in for a second. That'll do. So it's been 3 minutes for the phosphates, and I think that's a lower reading than the one I did last. I'm not sure where to place it, but I do feel like it's somewhere in between 0 and 10. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine with this one. Let's look at the nitrates. I'm not seeing any pink in that. I think that's a 0. There we go. I was expecting things to kind of get worse and worse, but oddly, in Oxford, it seems like it's got slightly better. Oh dear. There we go. Fine. There were a few aspects to the preparation of this trip that I regretted. Choosing these awful sandals, for instance, being one of them. However, it was while walking this short section through the city that I was thankful I had forethought enough to bring these wheels. It was only a mile to Kim's house, but without them, I've got no idea how I would have made it. Hi.
In the middle of the road, and I was like, must be you.
I think it's a fair assumption, isn't it? How are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. I was currently sitting at 53 miles into my journey down the Thames. That's only a quarter of the way to the sea, but I felt optimistic that things could only speed up from here. After 6 full-on days of travel, I was absolutely shattered, so decided to take the day off in the city to rest up and organise myself for the journey ahead. On my agenda was giving the kayak a good clean and sort out, picking up some fresh veg, and most desperately, hitting the town in search of some new footwear. My only shoes that I have with me are these sandals, and they've been falling apart since day one. One of them is literally being held together with a strap at the moment, so they're not going to survive. I need to find something to replace them, so I'm going to scout around the charity shops of Oxford and hopefully find something suitable. Results. Yeah, I didn't see them in the corner. Yeah, these are perfect.
That's cool. They are going to be, they're just going to be £1. Someone's nicked them from somewhere.
Ideal. Yeah, it's from some hotel or something,
isn't it? Yeah, at least you can feel good wearing them. That's £1.
Right. Can I? Oh, cash.
Oh, yeah, we're cash only, I'm afraid.
I don't. Oh, maybe I do. I think I do. Yeah, I'm on a trip down the River Thames.
Oh, so
and
I saw you.
Did you?
Saw you on a reel. You're swimming.
I was swimming the first 3 days,
wicked,
and now I'm in a kayak, so
I saw
landed.
you in all the reeds and that, walking through. What are you going to do when you get to London and it's filthy?
Well, that's what I need to work out. I mean, to be fair, it was pretty filthy at the top as well. I'm just taking it a day at a time.
Oh,
but my shoes, yeah, they literally fell apart on day one. So I.
Wow, but yeah, I did literally see you on a reel the other night, thinking, what on earth are you going to do when you get to London and it's.
I'm wondering the same thing.
Disgusting. How long do you think it's going to take you?
People keep asking me that, and I keep saying 2 weeks, but I said 2 weeks about 6 days ago. So I don't really know.
It's a long way.
It is a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm only about a quarter of the way through so
wow.
far.
Wow, that's crazy. There we go. Good luck with it. That's
Thank
what
you
I say.
very,
yeah,
very
keep
much.
putting the reels on.
I will do.
Because yeah, it's fantastic.
Absolute result. Oh, pretty stylish too. Just ridiculous that Sue knew, or I say she knew who I was. She'd seen some of the videos of me going through the reeds. I honestly can't believe the traction that this trip has gained, which is why I want to try and raise as much money for the Rivers Trust as I possibly can. Because I feel like while people are kind of looking in my direction, I should try and make sure it's put to good use. Right, I also want to find a thicker jacket as well. If I had another cold day like I had, or if I capsized again, I'm realising that I don't really have enough top layers to keep me warm. That was a good shop, that. Biggest charity shop I've ever been to. It's cool. It's even got pockets. Ugh. Oh. Okay, I think that's a hat, but it's it's pretty grimy. It looks relatively solid, and it looks like even if it does get wet, it's still gonna do a half decent job of keeping me warm. Might not need it, but I'll feel better having it.
Do you need a hand there?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you be able to help me?
Do you want me to hold the canoe up?
Yeah.
So we've got one of these trolleys and they're a real pain. Okay. Just be gentle with it.
Thank you very much. Oh, it's damp, isn't it? Are we even floating? Just about. Alright, we're away. I'm just gonna get soaked today. But I've got my new jacket, so at the moment I'm pretty toasty. Leaving Donington Bridge, and now we're heading towards Reading, I guess. Won't be there today, but that's the direction. Downriver, obviously. If you'd like to watch part 5 of this journey early, it's available right now on my Patreon and YouTube memberships. All you got to do is click the join button down below and you'll be able to watch it early. If you'd like to sign up to have your name written on screen like all of these lovely people, then you can do that over there. And if you really want to support what I do, then I'll write your name on the kayak that took me down the Thames. Please do check out Ocean Bottle, please check out the fundraiser for the Rivers Trust, and I'll see you next time for part 5.